Today we're shooting with a couple of Panasonic EVA 1s. They're fitted with Zeiss Otis lenses, and we'll have a couple of other cameras with Zeiss Milvus lenses.
The sequence of shots chronologically with music videos is that we normally start with wides, then we go for the mediums, and then we go for MCUs, and then we go to CUs. So MCU is a medium close-up, and then CU is a close-up. As I'm shooting those wide shots, Damon will pick off all the CUs as well, which means that we're getting maximum coverage in a short space of time. The key to lighting music videos is to always get backlight. So flare is your friend. Now, there are two ways we can control the flare. You can see here we have a shade. When you have the shade off, you get more flaring, but obviously if you want to improve your contrast, you put your shade on and you will minimize the flaring. So it's a balance between what you want to use as far as look's concerned. I would always recommend experimenting, taking this on and off. Okay, now for lighting, we have various fixtures that we're showcasing today. Obviously we have the nice, beautiful RAYZR 7s, 300s that you can see in the back here. Those Fresnels are LEDs, bicolors, and they produce quite a lot of punch to give you that sort of nice kick in the background. For key light, I'm using a Fiilex Matrix RGBW light, and that's my main source. Bounced against a very large 4x4 beadboard, and that is providing the key. The thing about lighting is, the trick is you always want to backlight a lot of stuff and use it aesthetically, and then fill in with some softer sources, and then you can sculpt your light that way.
Just been shooting Virgil Donati band with Jack Jones out front, and I've been predominantly using the new Otis 100 f1.4. Love this lens, it's just an absolute joy for me to use. I'm shooting low light backlit, manual focusing down around 1.6 to 1.8, and it's just a dream to use. Absolutely love it, and the only way I'd shoot now is manual focus, and these lenses are the best in the world.
So for Virgil's clip today, we're capturing everything onto G-Tech drives. So I've got a G-Tech shuttle here, which is SSD, and I've also got Mobile Pro SSD as well. Both of these connecting via Thunderbolt 3. These drives all available through CR Kennedy. We're capturing into Resolve. I'm capturing to both drives at once, which is an advantage you get obviously out of using SSDs because you've got that nice fast transfer rate. And I'm capturing to two at once just because it gives us a bit of redundancy in case something goes wrong on one of the drives dies or any of that sort of stuff. Capturing into DaVinci Resolve because it's got that cloning tool built in, and it's also the software we'll be using for editing, color grading and mastering everything later on. One of the good things I'm noticing about the Otis lenses that we're using is there's not a lot of chromatic aberrations. It's one of those little minor things probably that most people don't notice or take considerations of, but when you get it into post, it can make a really big difference, especially when you're doing what we're doing today, where you're shooting directly into lights and you've got a lot of flaring going on and all that kind of stuff. The characteristics of the Otis really shows up, and sharp, clean lens, but it's also got a lot of character as well.